gonna try to see if I can get the speed pick for this. Well, a better speed pick than I've already done. So I may reset multiple times and the like. I'm gonna say that I have to do a jiggling at the very beginning of the tap of the pick. So I would say that my pick time begins at that beginning jiggling. I'm still technically at neutral from key extraction. So I do want to start my time when I start this jiggling process because it's part of the pick, and I think that's only fair. I think you got it now. I can use the hand. I can normally do that part in like 30 seconds, so that kind of sucks. I may want to redo my pick. I'm gonna reset. Fucking something out.
so is the problem.
to stop for a second anyway. I see this spring trying to sneak the fuck out. I don't know what I'm doing different now. I just got it off cam like low time. Where I'm like, oh, let's fucking do this. understand the difference. I'm just going to assume that I haven't done this in that bastard in the back. Somehow, some way, ended up overshot again. This light is blinding me. Instead of pointing it at the I've got it pointed at me. Alright, I think that's finally in. Bastard fucking. Alright, that has to be a good time. So we'll do the gut. Let me see, we're nice and open. Okay, so our square is here. So we'll put this guy here. And this is try and have it sit out a little bit. Come on, bro. Let's at least get rid of one. Shit. I don't know if you can see that. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay. Come on, dude. Why is always one sticking in? Alright, let's see if we can push this further. I just need to flatten this. I've shaved it to fucking hell. There we go. I was hoping to do the first time. Now we can see all the springs. That one's a little mushed down, but it'll pop up in a second. Let's just get these out. I don't know how much more these springs have. Thankfully, I have a box of them. This Bible cover on and off kind of like makes it a little difficult. Let's do others. Please tell me it wasn't something important. Anyway, zooming in to show orientation. Alright. Start dumping. So there's 2 and 3 apparently. And 4 and 5, because why the fuck not? I mean, you know, 4 and alpha. This one's not alpha because it's the weird one. Alright, I'm not going to surprise myself this time with the what-you-call-it, right? I'm going to remember that shit is there. Where's the pick I just used? Okay. Isn't there a spring in there? Or does the spring shoot out into the... Oh, there it goes right there. Alright. So what I want to do, since everything in the danger zone is out, turn key. Okay. We're going to slowly extract and put it into this guy so that I don't fuck that up again. Can we see that? And I just want to get some better light into this area. So we'll see on this edge here. See if I can move in so I can warn other peoples of my woes. As we start to pull it out, so not quite out where anything would happen, you can see around here is the sidebar. That's the starting of it. So you want to keep your finger there. There's a ball bearing that comes out the one side. It's not that big of a deal. I kind of just don't care and let it fall. But you don't want to lose those sidebar springs, so keep that compressed. I would say show this portion as well because you do have that groove. So if you're ever wondering about that, let's do this and zoom back out since I'm not done showing this. Okay. All right, so then we can see here all of the key pins are still in place. I'll get rid of them in a second. I'm excited to see what my time is. I hope it's improved from the last one. I know this, the last one I did was kind of like proof of concept to do the lockjaw with Matron, but at this point I'm actually just going for the speed pick. There's one, go to serration 2, 4, and of course funky guy for the interactive. And we can see here, if I can get it to follow this and get some better light over top. You can see there's overmilling and the city where the key pin rests. It's not catchy, but it does give that extra tap here and there. Alright, let's back out again so I don't lose my shit. Let's move this. My other auxiliary lamp is off, so sorry about that. I guess we'll stay within the box here. And that should do it for the zoom at least. Let's get a better light over top so you can see what I'm talking about, and we'll have it focus there. Alright, so in that last chamber for the alpha, you see there's only that little pinhole for it to get through. So it makes it a little tricky to find. But to be honest, if you just bring yourself eye level to the lock, you'll see the protrusion. And it's pretty apparent. And it doesn't need very much lift at all. So I wouldn't really go crazy. Let me just show these key pins real quick just to double check and make sure I'm not fucking up anything. And that's another valuable lesson. If you're not sure, just show it again. What's it gonna do, hurt you? Okay, so I have to spin this around so you can see that sidebar there. Just put my fingernail on it because I want to do this controlled. And with both fingers, let it pop up. And you want to show the teeth against something. Let's put this down because those springs are jumpy. Okay. We'll zoom in just a tad bit more just so we can see our friend here. Don't know if that helps much. But you want to be able to see all those layers on the teeth. Then, of course, I have my 2 sidebar springs. And pull those even though I really hate doing it. But in the sake of being thorough, I like to drive a small Allen wrench through them and then pin it with my finger. Some people say that makes them nervous, but it is the most controlled way I can do it without fear of loss. Alright, So you can see those sliders lined up there. Oh, let's see if I can get a little bit of focus. Oh, this is gonna be a long video, I'm sorry. So now we're out of the danger zone. We can do whatever we want. We can actually pull out of here. What we want to do is get the key out so we can extract these guys, because they are going to be retained if the key is still in. So let me back up a little tiny bit just so I can show you the rest of the tray while I dump those out. Okay. Just give them a once over. And then let me move this over so that we can see the sliders. The siren is calling me, so we're gonna do this part quick. Make sure all the policies can be shown. Oop. All right, cool. Thanks. Wait, did I get everything? Overmilling, sliders, sidebar. Yep, I think I'm good. Let me go tend to the monster in my bedroom. Yeah.